One sec, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to hit that like and sub button. It means a lot. If you follow my Twitch, it is in the description of the video. Today, we are going to be talking about scams. Now, I got a message from a scam artist today. We were just entering giveaways. Just kidding, by the way. So my friend that lives up here, by the way, that I know personally, right? Which, I mean, we haven't really spoken, like, a year at least. But, you know, we were friends, and I know how they text. Now, this person posted on their profile, which I know the account was hacked in because I actually got a friend request from a new Facebook account from the actual person. Anyways, we're going to be talking about these Facebook scam artists who think they're good at what they do, which reality the only people falling for it is, to be honest, old people that don't know any better. So, anyways. Oh my god, they are trying. Okay, so, now, from October 5th, I got a message saying, if I show you a way to make $1,000 and more, will you do it? Did not reply. I left it on red knowing it was hacked into. And then at 1:38, you commented on my post because there was a giveaway post, and I was like, oh, might as well try if it's real, you know? And it wasn't, because instantly, you got Cash App for payment, and I said, does PayPal work, or does it have to be Cash App? And they say, okay, PayPal, good. Which is not something she does. She doesn't say it like that. But, okay, send your PayPal info. So I sent my email, you know, for my PayPal. And then I say, you know, or then they say, good, but you will have to have some verification. I know how PayPal works. I get paid online and shit, so I know how it works. That has to be too on your Facebook, which is, you know, she usually is very grammar. Like, when she's typing, it's never like this. But okay. I would show you the messages, but I didn't have time to, like, you know, color it or anything so you don't see the names and all that. But anyways, so you send me the Gmail and password for the Facebook now. So it has to make payment now. So I'm guessing what happened to her was somebody got her identity, got her Facebook, got her login information. She fell for the scam. I just don't know what to say to her. I feel bad for her for falling for this. But then I say, I know how PayPal works, lol. My job is online. Imagine being this scummy and this dumb while trying to scam people, lol. And they go, what you mean? Or, what you mean, you mean? That made zero sense. This is not a scam or something else. This is real. I can show you my ID to know I am real. And they sent me a picture of Tony, which, by the way, I know her, she knows me, so why would she be talking like this in the third person? I can show you my ID to know I'm real. And I'm going to reply, actually, I know Tony, IRL. Why would she be talking to me in third person? And then laughing emoji. It's crazy to me that, like, there are scam artists that are like, oh my god, I'm gonna hack into somebody's Facebook and try to get people to, you know, give me their information, which, by the way, makes zero sense. I don't know why she fell for this. She literally has a picture of ID here. I literally show her ID, which, by the way, is not something you should do, is show people your ID. That's definitely a no-go, but not to mention that this person who decided to hack into it literally gave me the same information that I should not even be getting. I'm not doing anything with it. I don't give a shit. But the fact that her identity is pretty much stolen. I'm gonna have to text her after this, you know, video and shit like that. I haven't talked to her in so long, but I'm gonna have to. They just blocked me. They just blocked me. Oh my god. Okay, I can't show you everything. You saw a picture there, but let me show you this bottom thing just to make sure. So this is where I say, you know, what I just read out loud with the laughing emoji, and then what does that say on the bottom? This person is unavailable on Messenger. Everyone, give it a round of applause! Like, these scam artists need a fucking actual, like, something to do, not scamming people online when they're not even good at it. Usually because they're foreign. Like, I'm not, that's the stereotype, is usually they're foreign, which is true. The only other stereotype really out there is cash flips, which, by the way, don't fall for fucking cash flips. It's so cringe. Um, Not to say that I haven't been scammed before. I've been scammed by people that were actually smart, though. Like, there was this girl that I was talking to. Yes, talking to. Then we were meeting up, and basically just said, "Hey, can you send me money for gas?" And I was like, "Well, you're hanging out with me, and you're coming out of your way to hang out with me." I was like, "Why not, right?" Which I'll never do again, by the way. Um, and I gave her money. I was like, "Why not, right? It's fine." It was $80. It wasn't like, too much. And she was traveling far. So I was like, actually, sure. And the thing is, they didn't come, by the way. They actually decided to leave me undelivered for like a couple days. And then they read it and they were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. My car broke down, blah, 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 blah." Which ended up not being true, obviously. That was obvious. And then about a week later, she actually ended up coming to the town that I was in at the time and decided not to text me. But then also, she was dating one of my ex who was abusive to me. That's another story for another day. But literally, it was crazy to me. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, it's so bad. And, she was bisexual. Um, and I was like, that's fine, right? Like, I don't care. Like, if you don't like me, just say so. But also, don't use people for money that way. That is just, like, don't get me wrong. I ask for support and I ask for help all the time now. Not really. But I asked for help, but I was honest. I was being upfront about everything. There's a few things that in my life that I just don't want to talk about right now, even though I talk about them on stream literally all the time, including, my recent um, breakdowns and stuff that I've been having about my ex, who was like we don't hate her or anything. It's not like drama or anything like that. That's a whole nother situation. That was, it was a good relationship. It was not unhealthy for anyone. Um, the breakup was, though, because we broke up because she was moving away. And that has always caused me problems because it's been 3 years and I still haven't been able to get over her. And I realized that I might not be able to get over her. And I accepted that a long time ago, where I won't be fully over her ever. That's the truth. Like, no matter what, I'm always going to have a care for her. Um, and not to mention that, I know this is a different topic and it's off topic, but, I just wanted to give a little update on that. Because I already talked about moving a little bit, not too much, but in the other video that we uploaded for the reaction video and stuff like that. But anyways, this is crazy to me that people fall for this. It happens, and it's honestly sad. But also, I just want to point out that the Facebook account that I was talking about, either this happens when you're blocked, or this happens when the account is banned, or they, took it down themselves. But I don't know if that's true. I don't really know. But I was like thinking, maybe they just blocked me on Messenger, because the scam artists ain't that smart. I mean, they try to be, but it really isn't that smart. Anyways, it's crazy to me that people fall for shit like that. It really is. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I fell through like some dumb fucking shit that I should have never done, including the money thing. That was stupid. I was just like, honestly, I was like, oh, I just want to hang out with this person. I actually like them. I actually like talking to them. So let's meet up, right? It wasn't anything like bad. Like they weren't, doing other shit or anything. Like, they weren't asking for money. They weren't asking for emails or anything like that. They were literally just asking, "Hey, I need gas money. Would you be able to send some?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? Sure, why not? Doesn't hurt, right?" I will never do that again, ever. I've had plenty of people who actually wanted to hang out with me, that hung out with me, that just didn't care about that, because at the end of the day, money isn't everything. like, yeah, sure, you need money, but as long as you don't, like, force that upon people. But it's like, um, how when I was asking for support, it's like, yeah, I need the money just to get out. That's all. I don't really care about the money afterwards necessarily. I mean, don't get me wrong. It would be great to have a lot of the money that I would need to be able to do what I want to do anyway. Like, eventually I want to get a Sprinter van, for example, right? I think that would be fucking sick. But that's gonna take some time, and we don't know what can happen from this point on in my life in many different forms. But it's crazy to me because these Facebook scams honestly just need to fucking stop. It's so annoying to see, and it's very annoying. Because you'll also get those accounts that will it's not even just Facebook now. It's Discord too. It's kind of sad. I'll get messages from random people being like, "Hey, how are you?" Blah blah blah, and then sometimes they ask for money. Sometimes they don't ask for money right away. They try to have an actual conversation with you, which I mean, okay, I guess, but I'm not gonna fall for that shit anymore anyway. But I also wasn't being lied about somebody's identity either in when I was scammed. So no, there's a big difference there. Excuse me. Um, it's crazy to me. This person, as soon as I called it out and said I know who this person is, they were literally like, block. It's like, bruh, they sent me a picture of their ID with their face next to it and said, "Oh, I'm real." Um, Sending an ID picture was probably by far the stupidest thing you could have ever done in your entire miserable life, okay? Like, I'm not talking about my friend here, which, by the way, I still think what she did was stupid. There's no doubt about that. That was just dumb. But at the same time, you're trying to pretend that you're real, so you send me a picture of your ID, which, by the way, if anyone's falling for that, you're not the smartest person in the world. I'm gonna be honest. No offense. You just need to learn more, right? That's pretty much it. And let me close this tab or I'm not closing it. I'm just opening a different tab because I was looking at a stream every 2 seconds. But it's crazy to me. People actually fall for this. Scam artists are around everywhere, like including Discords. Um, Usually I just, I just go, oh, whatever, right? It's just another message. I'll get like a Facebook user who, doesn't have an account. I didn't reply to this, as you can tell. And they just said, "Hey, how are you?" I'm not going to have a conversation with that because I know you're not real if you just randomly add me and don't say anything. But also, you act like you know me by sending me that friend request in general and you not bringing any forth of the conversation, like how did you find me on Facebook if we have no mutual friends. And sometimes it's crazy to me because usually the scam artist will use like a picture of a female, basically, most of the time, at least with guys. I don't know if there's the opposite vendetta where it's guy pictures with girls, right? And I think like if you're actually gonna be a scam artist, actually be smart about it because I mean I don't agree with it. I'm not saying to be a scam artist, but if you're going to be one, please don't be stupid because most of the time you're stupid. This is just the truth. Facebook user, hey, hello, how are you? And usually they say the exact same things. And it's just like, dude, this is me like on Tinder. Like I'm boring on Tinder most of the time, depending on the bios. Like for example, um, somebody will literally have zero bio, and I'm just like, well, I'll literally put zero effort into the conversation because the conversation's gonna get stale anyway. Because you don't put anything I can talk about, like even your music style, maybe. Like, let's say you like modern baseball. I love modern baseball. They fucking are awesome. I love the band, and all this other shit. I like instantly would be like, hey, you like modern baseball too, et cetera, et cetera. Like, I think that is perfectly understandable. But unfortunately, we have a lot of issue with scam artists on, like on social medias, like on Instagram and Facebook and Discord now, which is kind of cringe. And whatever else, really. I mean, I mean, especially on Twitch. I mean, nowadays, you'll still have the scam or the bots that be like, oh, buy followers on our website here, and then it's some website that actually exists. I did some a little bit of research in it, too not too much. I just kind of like went into the went onto the web page, and it was basically like that. But recently, I noticed that I usually will get messages on Twitch, like whispers, which I might turn off now because of it. I didn't really use it much other than like when I was streaming, I was messaging someone else that was streaming. It's usually what I would do so that we can talk to each other like, privately without putting it in a public chat, depending on what it is and everything. But as I was saying, basically, um, I've been getting messages. It's the same website, um, being like, want to become famous, buy followers and viewers on this website, which I will not say because they do not deserve any recommendation and recognition. I think honestly, it's stupid. Scam artists need something better to do than. I mean, like this isn't scamming; it's real, but not only you can get banned for it, right? It's the most pathetic way to really grow a following. Can we be honest? Like, there are plenty of things you can do. You can do giveaways. You can do anything, and I would respect that more than someone going, let me buy followers and buy viewers. First off, I don't know how it works. I don't know if that would actually increase your viewership very much. I feel like you probably have to spend like $400 to get like 10 viewers, probably. Honestly, not to mention that the viewers are probably fake, so it's not real people. There's a thing called Viewstorm. I actually recommend that you check that out if you are a streamer on pretty much Trovo, Facebook, I think, but I don't know for sure, Twitch, and YouTube. If you're a streamer on those four things, or maybe three things, if Facebook is not one, I know Trovo is. There's not a lot of Trovo streamers on there, but there is some. And I don't. Now, the only thing with that is you gain tokens by watching other streamers, and that will help you, get, viewers off of that. Now, it helps, but it helps very limited. It's not like you're buying followers because you're not. You're not doing any of that. It's helping you build. I've met a few people that were cool so far, that met me through the website. Like it's actually not bad. You're not buying anything. You're not doing anything like that. And it's a free way to gain viewers that isn't necessarily scummy. It's, you're not buying from a website, basically. There are premium memberships where you earn more tokens for watching the viewers for, the period of time. But that's usually really honestly about it. Now, there's not that many people on the website, and I think there's a lot more streamers on the website because it's, to grow out of that aspect, which I think they should have advertised it more for viewers. And it's integrated with Twitch, so it actually works pretty good. Um, Another thing I would say I recommend doing isn't just Viewerstorm. There's a app called Hover, or is Hover. I don't know for sure, but that is like a streaming TikTok, basically, like for streamers. TikTok for streamers, and it's okay. I think that they need a lot more people on the app, and they should probably advertise a lot more for viewers too, not just streamers. Because a lot of time I see like whenever I see like an ad for it or something, it's usually talking about streamers. Just hey, network with this app. And the thing is, it's not a bad networking webs or app at all. You can download it pretty much on anything. This is an Android that I have it on. It's pretty good. But basically, I recommend actually downloading the app and trying it out. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work out. I get it, but it does help to a certain degree that you can actually grow from it. And I honestly recommend it. I can't really say I don't. And not to mention, if you do still upload on TikTok, and TikTok is just a cesspool of toxicity little kids that cry over the smallest thing. Sorry if you use TikTok, but it's kind of true. Um, but like for example, let me show you my profile. Also, you can hear the audio in the thing, so let me turn that down. But if I show my profile now, I have 19 posts. I have 24 followers. It's not very good, but let me talk about the issue with this app and the way they can make it better. I know this is two different videos in one video, um, but I think we need to talk about it. So basically, if you look at my profile here, right, there is plenty of videos that have zero views, or like a very limited amount of viewers. The highest view count on one of my videos is, I think, 40, but I might be wrong about that. Um, yeah, I'm right. So it's actually 40, um, 40 views now, or no, 68. My bad, I didn't see that. 68 views. Now that's fine. That's not the problem. The problem is the videos that have zero views is mostly because when you download the app, you follow certain game categories. Um, so let's say you play a horror game, Made of Scare, which is what mostly has zero views on this. Um, guess what? No one really follows that game on the app. That's the issue I see mostly with uploading on here, is that people usually tend to see what they're following, and I think that's a problem with growing on the app. And I think that's something they can fix pretty easily. It's still, I'm sure it's still a new app. I don't know how new it is, but I think that is definitely something that should be fixed. My profile had 200 views total, but I think that is based on the amount of views I've seen on my posts. Now I don't really post too much on it because I'm still trying to, make clips and get a bunch of clips together so I can just upload like a clip a day and things like that, right? I just think that's personally easier for me and for other people when they're following me. But the problem is you need more followers, so you have to post anyway, and it's a lot harder to grow from these other games. Like I have 5 views on dying light clip. What did you do? Like this clip where the person, the bandit or whatever, was sitting in the window just looking back at me and staring at me. I thought that was the funniest thing that's happened to me, like in a video game before. Um, it's crazy to me though. Like I honestly personally think Hover's a great app. Viewerstorm is a great website to grow a little bit in viewership. It's not the best way, but if you want to do that, you're gonna have to eventually, depending on what you're playing and what resources you have to stream and things like that, um, to really gain a better following. I really wish they advertised it more to viewers than just streamers. Like, oh, you're a viewer and you watch smaller streamers, use this website. There are plenty of smaller streamers on the website, which is very true. They have only about 5,000 members, which isn't too much. Um, but my issue with it is that it's so not viewer storm, but Hover is kind of just really small. They need to have more ideas with like the growth, because the growth is the harder part about it when you upload like smaller game categories that no one really follows. Not to mention they need more people on the app in general. So I definitely recommend Hover. Not saying I don't, but it needs more support, and I think it needs more growth out of it in order to do it. So that's kind of why I'm pointing it out. Anyways, I think that is it for this video. I'm sorry this went on a little longer than it was supposed to, but I think we need to talk about scam artists and things like that, because it's so true that like they're not even good at the scamming people a lot of the time. They're really not, and people fall for it. So I think that's why I really made this video. But it actually kind of it did annoy me. It's like, wait, you suck this bad, but you're trying to scam people? Like, come on. Um, but anyways, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and sub button, it means a lot. If you want to follow my Twitch, it is in the description of the video. And that's all I gotta say. Make sure to join that Discord. That really means a lot. And follow my social medias and stuff too, because we are gonna try to grow out of that a lot more, and we're gonna start posting more on social media eventually. Since I have a new phone now, I can also stream on this new phone and do IRL content, which I don't have unlimited data yet. I have 4 gigabytes, which isn't very much, for a year, and I can upgrade the plan at any point and get more, and just only have to spend a certain amount of money. Anyways, that is all I gotta say. Thank you for watching, and peace.